Hey, Naya, just giving you a heads up that we've got a hostage situation developing in Kronos. If you haven't already, you'll be seeing details in the TLDR shortly. It's a priority, so I'll need you to take the lead on this one.
Naya closes her current ongoing analysis and opens the TLDR to get her bearings on the situation. Since she is already familiar with this interface, she disregards the key, aware that red correlates to high priority ML ranked content, yellow as medium, and green as low. Gray is intended to contextualize flagged content. She reads the ML curated textual overview to gain situational awareness about the gas tech kidnapping. Naya then reads the customer interest summary, helping orient her to the goals of the customers. Finally, she reviews her supervisor's summary, receiving additional crisis insight that may have been missed in the overview. She learns that 5 gas tech employees were abducted at the celebration to commemorate the IPO of the company on January 20th. She notes that the POK, People of Kronos organization, held a rally at the same time as the kidnapping. Naya continues to expand her contextual awareness by reviewing the main events on the timeline. To avoid the distraction of images, Naya updates her preferences to view the timeline as textual. The back end of the system notes where her mouse hovers, considering types of events and content in order to personalize the data shown to Naya. Here she learns that a gas tech executive's home was potentially surveyed by 5 employees from January 6th to January 19th. After reviewing the timeline, Naya notices high-priority key players highlighted by ML and red on the sunburst chart. She investigates Inga Farrow, the first person suggested in the key player tracker, determined by customer interest analysis. She briefly scans details concerning Inga, noting that she works in site control security for gas tech and is a POK member. While carefully reviewing Inga, Naya receives a medium priority watch notification. This notifies her of a newly detected ML pattern while allowing her to finish her review. When ready, Naya looks at the ML pattern detector on her desktop. Because the new pattern is medium priority, Naya decides to investigate a high priority pattern first. She clicks the pattern source button, which brings up the original data on her second monitor. Satisfied with the source credibility, she hovers over the query button to view ML's suggested query and its iterations. She decides to run the query, which is sent to her standard querying tool. A progress bar indicates the query completion percentage. While the query runs, Naya goes back to the medium priority pattern to check its source validity. After establishing that sources are not credible, she dismisses the pattern, which provides preference feedback to the AI. This allows the AI to learn from Naya's search and discovery process and update accordingly for the following day. As Naya leaves her desk to get coffee, her watch tracks her distance from her monitor. When Naya gets too far away, her screen automatically locks. Waiting for the coffee to brew, Naya gets a watch notification about a new person of interest. Gastech CEO Stan San Jorge Jr. She views his anomalous events on her watch to understand why he was flagged, then sends the notification back to her monitor so she can read it in more detail. Naya returns to her desk with coffee. Her desktop unlocks, and Naya checks the detailed information about San Jorge. Having gained situational awareness, Naya is ready to begin her research into this crisis.